This is Jerry Castro, your host for the CAHFT show, and we're here live at the River Oaks Theater for the premiere of As I Die Slowly movie premiere. As you can see, there's a host of people here getting ready to waiting for the stars and for the great event that is going to take place here in the near Hollywood of the South in Houston, Texas. Live from Houston, Jerry Castro for the CAHFT show, brought to you by CAHFT TV. Melissa is a host of Caribbean Vibes TV, and she was recently participating in the ninth annual Houston Caribbean Festival. She's almost here, and we're going to grab her for a few seconds before she goes in and ask her a few questions about this experience. This theater is packed for her and the stars who were part of this great film. A lot of photographers, a lot of media. This is Hollywood once again in Houston, Texas, where depending on how everything goes here, a new star is going to be born. So we're here with the star of the night. Somewhere along the line, she brought Hollywood to Houston. And I told her the other day at Tom Bass Park that Halle Berry better watch out because there is a new Academy Award winner in town. Melissa, please give us a briefing about how do you feel, the turnout, your experience about, this film.
Well, right now, to be honest, I am so. I'm words can express
Right.
to have the amount of people come out here.
Right.
This is an independent film, and there's so many people out here to support, and it's just so overwhelming. It's so overwhelming. I didn't expect this amount of people to come out here, but once you have a good project, people will definitely support it.
We're back here in Houston at the River Oaks Theater for the premiere of As I Die Slowly, which stars Melissa Determined, one of the finest Korean masterpieces that came out of Houston. And as we have been saying all along, the next Oscar Academy type caliber to come to Hollywood. But who I have here next to me now is one of the originators of Caribbean media here in the state of Texas, my man Reggie Clark from www.jugglersunited.com. You know that if not a party, if Reggie's not there, it's not a party. Reg, how do you feel about being in here today for this historic event where it seems as if the international community have come and see a Caribbean masterpiece?
Man, it's an honor and a blessing, I mean, to come on support Melissa. I mean, at this event, I've been knowing Melissa for the last about 10 years or so, so I had to come on and show my support, of course, like someone in the Caribbean that's coming up, doing something positive, what I'm saying, something different too, because it's a rarity to see someone from the islands actually starring movies as far as like small films up here, in the States. So no, it's an honor.
Tonight is just a night of stars here in Houston. We've been mentioning that LA better watch out because there is a new Hollywood of the South, and you have to call it here in the city of Houston, Texas. We have another friend here tonight at the premiere of As I Die Slowly. My friend, your name, and how do you feel about being in here for this historic event which has brought out virtually the international community to come and watch our girl, Melissa Determined?
Well, it's great being here. My name is Mondet Esprit. The foreign people, let's call it foreign people, international people, island people, African people. We just trying to bring more of ourselves and our culture to America and brighten up the minds of the people so they can see that we have skills, we got talent, and we got education. There's a lot of educated people out here, and I hope you enjoy the movie. I'm wishing Melissa the best on the movie, the producers, the actors, all the actors and actresses in that movie. I wish them the best because we're taking over Houston, Nollywood, Texas, worldwide. People taking over.
What is your name, and what did you think? What did you thought about, the message and the film as a whole?
First of all, my name is Mohamed Ba. I think this is one of the best movie for this year. I was very impressed the way the movie come out. It was well done, and the actress and the actors were very, very up to their games. And the movie sent a very good message out there for people who need to get tested. I mean, this is big, and it was well done. I was really impressed by the movie.
Impressive, dramatic, stylistic, funny. Um, what can you tell us about what did you think about the film? What kind of a message does this send to the community as a whole? And just give us briefly your opinions and reflections about the film.
The movie was very good and I liked it. And the message is that everybody wants to get tested for AIDS based on the kind of lifestyle you live at. This is a strong message to the community that when you live in a certain kind of lifestyle, you need to get yourself tested before the community knows, before you know what is wrong with you. As for based on the story, and then it was a fantastic movie.
Hi, and we're back here at the River Oaks Theater in Houston, and we have Miss Kelly Ford, who Miss Ford. What did you think about the film today? And just kind of like give us an opinion about it.
Oh, I love the film. I loved it so much. I read the book 3 times, so I couldn't wait to see the film. So I knew Marcus was going to do it. He did an exceptional job on the book. So I know the movie was going to be real nice.
In terms of the message of the film, what do you think the kind of message that he's going to send to the community?
It was a message that needs to get out there because our community does not know the effect that we do have. So it was a good message, and it needs to be out there. And we need more people speaking on this behalf. And if we had more, then it would be out more. We wouldn't have the epidemic like we do.
And we're back here with Ms. Morris Owens, who happened to be sitting in the stage in the film. Ms. Owens, what did you think about the film and the message it sends to the community?
It was an awesome movie. I think everybody should come out and see this movie. And it's just a true life. Life is really based on this. It happens in real life. And it was worth seeing it. I enjoyed it.
We're here with one of the protagonistas, as they will say in Spanish, with Ash DeVito. Man, you played a powerful role in the film, and very, very dramatic scenes. Can you briefly tell us about what was it like to be in that, playing that character that everyone saw today?
Well, for one, it was a blessing to be able to have some good material to be able to relate to the public. So I thought that was exceptional. And I think it was challenging to be able to tap into those emotions, being able to feel that person, feel what it's like to be somebody with AIDS, or to be able to have that exposed in your life. It's been a blessing. It's been a great project as an independent project as a whole with Urban Life Entertainment. I was fortunate enough to get a role in such a wonderful project, so I'm grateful for that.
We're back at the River Oaks Theater here live in Houston. We have one of the main stars, actors of the film. Sir, what can you say about the reaction, and how did you feel about being part of this great production?
I'm just elated, man. I mean, the turnout, the response, the love that everybody's been given, everybody getting the message. That was what was most important, that everybody got the message.
We're back at the River Oaks Theater here in Houston, and we have one of the characters, Joy, who was in the film. How do you feel about being part of this production, and if you can briefly share about the preparations of playing such a challenging role?
Okay. Well, it was a tremendous opportunity just to be a part of the production. And really, I just kind of stumbled upon this role. I ran into Marcus and Terrence, and they asked me to read for the part, and the rest is history. And it's just so important because of HIV awareness. People need to be aware. Just living every day, a lot of times people don't really understand the consequences of what they do. So in addition to that, you have to communicate with your family, whether it's your husband, your sisters and brothers. You have to communicate to keep the family strong.
You guys, the film received a very receptive reaction from the crowd. How do you feel about bringing virtually all of the communities here in Houston to see this production?
Wow, well, it is a tremendous feeling. I mean, it is so fulfilling. The crowd, the audience response was really overwhelming. The message is so positive, and it was just so wonderful watching that vision be played out and knowing that it will help not only people that were in the audience, but also people across the world just to be aware, of how to protect themselves and the things that they need to do, even as far as communication and family and just being strong.
We're live again from the River Oaks Theater here in Houston, and we have one of the main players of the Caribbean community here from Soca Passion, Dane. What do you thought about the film? Can you just briefly tell us, how do you what did you actually thought about the film?
I'm gonna give it quick, straight and to the point. The message behind the film, a great message. HIV get tested. I know a lot of young African Americans, especially, we're scared to get tested because we don't want to know what the results are. We just have a fear of going to doctors, even though we may have insurance. And just basically, like I said, the message behind the film: get tested. Use protection. Unprotected sex is not good. It was delivering a very positive and powerful message, to not even just African Americans, but everybody out here in the community, everybody out here in the universe. Stay positive, stay clean. Caribbean actor, actress, beautiful. I want to come here and support that. Overall, like I said, the film was a great experience, great film. It's actually my first premiere. So, hey, I support it. And I think, keep up the good work, and it can go a long way.
We saw the film. It was great. How do you feel about the reaction of the population that came out to check you out today?
It was overwhelming. Overwhelming. The love and the support from definitely my Caribbean family, Dane, Reggie, and it's a lot more people who was not here, but it was really overwhelming.
In terms of the preparation, because I was watching the script, what kind of a preparation you had to go through, to play that very challenging role?
Mental preparation. There's a lot of searching within myself to pull, basically becoming Denise. Taking myself out of it and becoming her. Feeling the pain that she was going through and trying to make it as real as possible.